Niagara mayors had millions of reasons to smile at the St. Catharines Transit Facility recently, thanks to a major funding announcement from the federal government.
Today's a big day for St. Catharines and all of Niagara. Vance, Badawey and I just announced $15 million in new public transit infrastructure funding. Of that, $8.7 million is going to be dedicated to the City of St. Catharines Transit. And it's exciting because it moves forward on the commitments made by municipal politicians and moving forward on intermunicipal transit. And it shows that the municipalities in Niagara have a willing and able partner for integrated municipal transit on a go-forward basis.
St. Catharines Mayor Walter Sendzik says the $8.7 million will go a long way in improving services and getting its fleet ready for intermunicipal transit.
So paratransit is getting funding for this. We're getting funding for better accessibility on our buses. We're getting better technology enhancements into the buses, and also we're getting new buses as well. So we're getting new transit buses, paratransit buses, new transit buses, as well as investing in the infrastructure. So the $15 million that's invested across Niagara, our contribution, about $8 million, is really going into all aspects of what enhances public transit. So for the people who haven't been on transit lately, check out the bus. It's a great way to get around our community. To those who are riding transit, we are making improvements so that your ride is easier, more efficient, and it makes it just an easy choice to get on the bus.
Niagara Falls Mayor Jim Diodati can also see the immediate benefits of the Public Transit Infrastructure Fund.
This is huge. We're right in the midst of expanding our transit. We're trying to go from 1 hour service to half-hour service. We're trying to respond to people's needs. It's a little bit of build it and they will come. And there's a lot of people that would like to use transit, but it has to be efficient, has to be affordable. So this goes a long way to helping both of those causes. Trying to get people maybe to leave their car at work, or at home rather. Trying to get people maybe to use this more to go to school. Once people get used to it because it's efficient, they're going to want to use it. And it's going to kind of be perpetual. It's going to be self-feeding, and people are going to want to use our buses.
The federal government has made a strong commitment, a $180 billion commitment over the next 11 years to put into transit. And there's an obvious reason for that, moving people around throughout our jurisdictions, but also in and out of our jurisdictions. The environment is another big priority of the federal government. And yes, we put money towards climate change and towards the obvious environmental programs that we have. But there's also residual benefits to other investments that we make: transit, transportation, really looking at trade corridors and utilizing intermodal, which is one of the reasons why I mentioned it today. But equally, if not most importantly, you also take care of overall your responsibilities as it relates to the environment.
Municipalities will be working closely together over the next 4 years to finally bring a streamlined intermunicipal transit to all residents of the Niagara region.
2021, that's the target for having GO come to our community and GO trains come to St. Catharines, Niagara, as well as the Canada 2021 Summer Games. And so seeing those games announced, seeing GO come into our community, and now integrated municipal transit, this kind of investment will get us down the road on that as well. So 2021 is going to shape up to be, I think that's going to be the year of Niagara in Canada, and we're really looking forward to it.
In St. Catharines, you're watching The Source.